Hey there, tech fans. Rick here again with a quick review of the ASUS XG-C100C network interface card. This product provides a single connection for your computer to your home network at up to 10G speeds. Now in a minute I'll explain why this might be an important upgrade for you, but before I get to that, I always like to start with a quick unboxing just to show you everything that's included with the package, and that way you'll understand exactly what you get if you decide this product's right for you. And then I'll dive into why you might need a 10 gig card. But let's get started with the unboxing. So when you first pop open the box, you're going to find the card, which is a beautiful card. It's got a bracket on the back of it that slides right into your computer. They also include a secondary bracket if you've got sort of a smaller opening in the back, and you can move this over to the card and it makes it easy to mount it. And then you find a whole lot of documentation. There's a warranty card. There's a quick instruction guide that'll get you started really easily. And then there's sort of a number to call if you have any kind of questions or problems, as well as a website. And there's a driver disk, because anytime you install a new card into your PC, you've got to have the right driver to actually enable the card and enable its features more than anything else. So they give you a driver disk. You can also download the drivers from the website, and that's called out in the instruction manual. Now let's talk about the card a little bit. The reason I have this card is I had a network card go bad in my computer, and of course I went out searching for a new network card. Now my home network, we just upgraded about a year ago to 1 gig. And 1 gig is fast. It's incredibly quick. My internet service is 1 gig. My internal home network is 1 gig. So everything is super fast. But we all know that things are going to get faster. I'm already seeing network connection speeds through internet companies at 2.5 gig, 5 gig, 10 gig. So I'm thinking as I upgrade to either fiber or a faster network, I'm going to want my home network to be upgraded as well. But that's a big deal because you've got to upgrade your router, any switches you've got, and the interface cards in your PCs. So I thought to myself, I'm not on a 10 gig network today, but wouldn't it be nice if I used a 10 gig card in my computer so that when I upgrade my network, the card's ready to go? And that's exactly why I decided this card was right for me. And the best part about this card is that it's speed sensing. So the first thing that's going to happen when your computer boots up is the card is going to interrogate the network and find out what the fastest speed the network provides is, and it adjusts itself to accommodate that speed. So this card is speed sensing 10 gig, 5 gig, 2.5 gig, 1 gig, and even 100 meg. So it'll drop all the way down to a 100 meg network if you've got that. But the beauty is, as you upgrade your network to faster speeds, the card can accommodate that. So I like the flexibility that kind of future-proofs my computer. So I like that an awful lot. Now the card is a PCIe connection, so when you install this in your computer, you need to make sure you've got a newer computer that has an open PCIe slot, but it's incredibly easy to use. You'll basically pull out your old network card, slide this one in, of course power your computer down first, but once your computer's powered down and unplugged, pull out the old card, pop in the new card, download the drivers once the computer reboots so that the card will be functional, and that's it. You're ready to go. There's not a lot more complicated than that. The nice thing about this one too is it works on Windows systems and Linux systems, so if you're running a Linux box, this card will work just fine for you as well. It's a pretty simple operation to upgrade the card, and you might be thinking to yourself, well gee, I don't know if I need to upgrade my network card now. Maybe you don't, but if you're building a new PC, especially if you're building one in your basement with all the parts you're ordering, you want to consider a faster network card. Now, I know there are cards that are actually 25 gig, but I think that's 10 years out. I think the 10 gig will be the home standard in the next 5 years or so, maybe even sooner, depending on how quickly they upgrade the external networks to your home. But if you're in a place where you can get fiber optic cable to the house, or you've got the ability to get a 5 gig network, this card will work just great for you, and it'll give you incredibly fast speeds. The other thing I wanted to mention, I almost forgot, is that you can upgrade your home network in advance of the external network being upgraded. So if your cable company is only a 1 gig network today, you can still upgrade your internal home network to 10 gig or 5 gig or 2.5 gig. But what that does for you is it allows you to move data between computers a lot faster inside your home. And if you've got network attached storage products, you can actually move files from your computer to those at a higher rate of speed. So there are advantages to upgrading your network, but again, you've got to consider all your switches, your routers, all the other things that are connected inside your home. But anyway, as far as the card goes, 10 gig network connection, PCIe inside the computer. Works on Windows, works on Linux. I like it an awful lot. I've been using it for a couple of weeks. I actually had it in the computer for a couple of weeks and I was blown away by the speed. So I had to pull it out to actually do this review. But I think they give you everything you need to get started right out of the box, including the drivers, which is really nice. A lot of these companies will print a manual and they'll send you to some website and you got to go searching around on their support page. I love the fact that it comes with a disc. And that's pretty much all I had for today. So it's the ASUS XG-C100C network interface card with a 10 gig connection for your computer. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this review. And until next time, as always, stay nerdy.